Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We're going to continue and do missions for exactly what I was thinking of, the Silver Rush, the Van Graffs. I don't remember if that's actually what the building is called. I might have been wrong about that. Nope, I'm completely correct. It says Silver Rush right there at the top. Alright.
Hey, welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best source of laser and plasma weapons.
Okay.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to search you before letting you in.
That's why I wanted to talk to you.
Are the ones we're selling.
Okay, search away.
It should only take a moment. There, I've stored all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
I need to go get Boone and Eddie before we go into any combat situations.
The bosses are having a meeting. You'll have to
Do
wait
I need
till
them?
over.
Yes.
Mr. Soren, please get to the point. The second half of your payment is late, and I want to know why.
Miss Van Graff, my associates and I have decided that we wish to renegotiate the terms of our deal.
Might I ask for what reason? The shipment was delivered. The guns were tested before leaving this facility.
Regardless, we feel that the quality of the weapons is below expectation and hope to adjust the price accordingly.
Ah, I think I understand what the issue here is. Excuse me for a moment, would you? Do it. Never break faith with the Van Graffs, Mr. Soren. I expect you'll have the rest of our payment ready tomorrow morning. Okay, everyone. Show's over. Back to work.
Okay. They have a lot of energy stuff here. I don't know why those shelves are empty. I thought they were filled. But
Evening.
as you can see, they have an assortment of crap.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
Of course.
Cleansing Flame. HP -2 per 6 seconds. -2 for 6 seconds. Okay. Plasma Defender. Spurtlewood. 9700. What is this? What's a Gatling laser? The Smitty Special. I think that's a Plasma Caster. Tri-beam laser rifle. Oops. See if they have any, yeah, they got Flamer expanded tanks. Gatling laser focus optics. Katana protective sheath. Laser pistol focus optics. Oh yeah, that's right, they each do something. I won't read them since I've already started. Laser rifle beam splitter. Plasma pistol high energy ionizer. Plasma defender sheath stabilizer. And a tri-beam LRHD caps. Alright, let's see if I have anything to sell. Yep. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Welcome to the
We ain't
Silver
gonna throw
Rush,
away
where
progress
only
like that.
top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I
Almost
do
made
for
a
you?
really bad mistake right there. Mind if I ask you some questions?
Not at all.
Oh my god. That was stupidity. What do you think of the gun runners?
There are chief competitors in this region and many others. That makes
Interesting,
them our
because you
enemies.
sell things from
While
their
I respect
arsenal.
their business acumen, I'm obligated to try to destroy them however I can. That's business, after all.
I was wondering if you had any work available.
It just so happens a position opened up recently. We currently need another body to guard the entrance outside. Think you can handle that?
Sure, count me in.
Wonderful. I already have a man outside who can show you the ropes and get you set up. His name is Simon. He's been with the family for years, so listen to what he says and follow his instructions.
Cool. Already
Hello.
active.
Welcome to the Sylv. Ah, crap. Don't tell me you're my new guard.
Yes, why wouldn't you welcome me when I just came out of the building? How did you know?
You can always tell a rookie. You look too eager. Give the job a few hours, and the shine will come right off. You'll be covering the other side of the door there. Take your position while I get your stuff out. Good. Look around and get a feel for where customers and risks can enter and exit the area while I get your gear ready. Okay, now let's get you geared up. First, your armor. Standard issue is your run-of-the-mill combat armor, with a nice dark coat of paint for both brand recognition and sheer intimidation value. Next, your weapon. Guards are required to use rifles. Anything lighter compromises your combat effectiveness. Anything heavier and people are too scared to come in the door. What's your preference, laser or plasma?
Well, I think plasma is like really cool. Laser is not so bad, but he already has a plasma rifle, so I'm probably going to choose laser. What's the difference?
Lasers have a high rate of fire, but not a lot of stopping power. Plasma, on the other hand, is slow as a mule, but with a kick to match. So, what'll it be?
You know, keep it even. He's got the slow and powerful, so let's go with the quick and uh, not as powerful. Laser.
Good choice. I prefer laser-based weapons myself, but the boss lady says she wants at least one guard using a plasma rifle. Says the lightning bits draw in more people. Whatever. Now that you're equipped, a quick word on the job at hand. In a nutshell, we're here to keep the riffraff away. Drunks, punks, and capless vermin are to be turned away. Potential customers are to be permitted normal entrance. That is, after we pat them down for weapons. An unarmed man is a lot less likely to try to steal something with several armed guards around. Don't start any fights. I don't care if some jet junkie just insulted your mother. We're here to promote violence elsewhere, not start it here. Lastly, don't abandon your post. We're getting paid to stand next to this door, not talk to someone down the street or head to the casino. That goes double for any thoughts of splitting with that gear. Every now and then, some young punk thinks he can run off with Van Graff property. Trust me, the rifle and armor are nice, but they're not worth your life. Other than that, relax. Who knows? You might attract a high roller from the Wrangler over there and never have to pull a gig like this again.
Okay. What if I had no ammo? Does he give me
Settle
ammo?
in. You've got some hours left before your shift ends. Here comes a winner. I'll let you handle this one.
Hi there. Is this where I can pick up a laser gun?
Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in. Company policy.
Sounds like a stupid policy to me.
Good. Stick to the rules.
Bah!
Another one coming. You're on.
Hi. I was, in the area and thought I'd stop by to look at your weapons. Can I go in?
We're gonna have to search you first.
Fine by me.
He's clean. See? Not so hard, is it?
No, I never complained.
Heads up. Looks like we got another customer.
Damn, these people walk slow. So slow.
Howdy. I just done broke the bank over at the Wrangler there and thought I might peruse your fine wares. Maybe lighten my purse a little?
I don't see a purse on you. Certainly, sir. We need to pat you down for weapons first.
Now hold on here. I'm not packing any heat. Ain't my word good enough for you?
It ain't shit. In a word, no.
If that's the case, then I guess I'll go spend my money elsewhere.
Wow. You're a real people person, aren't you?
What? Hey, I follow the rules. Don't shit on me. I did what
Looks
you
like the
said.
guy's headed this way. Don't screw it up.
Where? Where are you looking at?
What do you think you're doing?
Trying to find the person you're talking about. Is it this dude? He just came from all the way down the road. You made a guess at this guy coming over to us? I guess he is. Damn, dude. I come from this street all the time. Do you assume I'm always coming over here?
Hey, looking for something to replace my old revolver. Mind if I head in?
No. Hey, wait, has this option showed up every time about the drinking? Sorry. We're gonna have to search you first.
That's not really necessary, is it? I already told you I got this here revolver, right?
Exactly, which is exactly why I don't want you to go in with it. It's company policy. Now, are you going to let us search you or what?
Damn, I knew this wasn't gonna work.
Oh shit! Gun doesn't do damage! Oh my god, but your actual gun in your hands does
What in
damage.
the hell do you suppose that was
Jesus.
about? Crap. This I do not need today. Keep your head straight. Things are about to get interesting.
Oh, fuck. Gunshots. One of the King's guys is coming over here.
Simon, how's it hanging? Looks like you've got a little helper today.
What can I say? Business has been good lately. I can afford to help.
Good to hear, buddy. So is the boss lady in?
You know she is. Why don't you go in and say hi?
Nah, I got some rounds to run. But do pass along that I'm always thinking of her. Actually, I got a
It's
better idea.
Pacer.
Make the new hire tell her. You'll do that for me, won't you?
I'll be sure to pass it along, Pacer.
That's a good dog. Well, I'm out of here. Later, Simon.
Way to keep your head, rookie. There's hope for you yet. It's just about closing time. Let's go see the boss about getting paid. Oh, I'm gonna need the rifle and armor back. Boss's orders.
Woo! Just stripped me. Give me everything back. I wonder if I can walk back inside. Oh, whoa! Revenge note. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Interesting. Put my fists away. Really dark in this room.
Simon's been telling me how it went. Let's do a quick recap. You had a little bit of a hard time following instructions,
No, I
but
didn't.
didn't do too bad overall. Here's your pay.
Did everything he told me to do.
I found someone else with a little more experience, and he'll take over the position starting tomorrow.
It's fine.
However, another task has come up that I could use some help with, assuming you're still interested in making some money.
Always. Wow, okay. It even says always. Keep talking. Wow, that's kind of rude.
There's a deal that we've been working on for a while now, and the buyer would like a sample of our weapons. I need you to run a package out to a discrete location that the client has chosen. Sound good?
I'll do it.
Good. Here's the package. I'll mark the location on your map. The buyer said they'd be in town for quite a while, so there's no rush. That said, try not to dawdle. This client could mean big money for us, which naturally means big money for you.
Ooh, big money. Wonder what the hell's in this package. Oh, there it is. Doesn't say anything. Okay. Goodbye. Before we do this, wow, you are slow, Pacer. What is wrong with you? We're gonna go get our companions. Because we probably won't enter the Lucky 38 for a good minute. Yeah. Really sucks that going into the casinos removes your hotkeys. Like, if you didn't change the hotkey, right, and you got the weapon back, why wouldn't it just automatically put it back in there? Because then entering the casinos every time, and it does that, oh, that is annoying. And now that I've learned that, forget the hotkeys. I'm just going to my Pip-Boy every time. Freezes time anyways. Look at them, they're probably just thinking like, where the fuck did she go? Just walked away.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Good. Good. So, I usually give Boone, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, an anti-material ring. So until we find one of those, he will stick to the gun he currently has in his hands. This person's outside. Let's just go to the gun runners because they're outside, and I can't remember if fast traveling to the gates takes you on the outside end of the gate or the inside end of the gate. So, no point in even really caring to find out. When we know for sure, the gun runners right here are outside. My Pip-Boy light on? It is. Okay. Can't remember how this person works. I think they sit in this. They don't sit in this house. For some strange reason, the arrow sometimes takes us to the house, but that's not where they reside. See, like, the arrow is pointing at the house, right? Right? But it's over here. Two enemies in front of us. I wonder what they are. Probably bloatflies. If they're cazadors, we're dead. We're fucked. No, they're definitely not cazadors. Usually the red dots will be like flying in circles. Nope, they're just scorpions. Alright, so this is not a bird. Pretty sure. Yeah, see, there he is.
Are you the
Sitting
Van
out
Graffs
here, dude.
emissary?
I am.
Do you have what we requested?
I do. Who is we? Where's the payment?
I wasn't informed there was to be an exchange on my part. What are you talking about?
What were you informed of?
That you would have something for me. Now, do you or not?
It's right here.
Huh. Then our business is concluded. Tell your superiors that we will contact them shortly.
Okay. Bye. This is a lie. Watch it stick us outside, making us go through the door. It did. See? This is what I mean. Oh, I guess that would be useful then, because then I'd be outside. Whatever. What's done is done. Eddie! I need one more fixer.
How's it going?
I didn't check and see if the Van Graffs.
Hey,
Hello?
you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Ooh, I just got paid. Thank you. Thank you, King. I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, fixer. Oh, maybe the Van Graffs have some aid they sell, and I can buy a fixer off of them. That would be very useful. I didn't check to see if they sold aid, because then we can go and complete that one mission.
Wanna get lucky?
Nope.
Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
No, thank you. I've already been there. I've already what's done is needed. Think he'll talk to me about
Welcome
no?
to the Silver
Nope.
Road.
He will not. You get strips now walking in here.
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns?
I
Of
like to see if
course.
you have aid on you. You don't. Why do you kick me
Welcome
out of
back.
dialogue?
Did you
when
have
do
news for me, or are you just here for the guns?
that? Wait. I'm just browsing.
Not at all.
So is this a family business?
Yes, it is. My brother and I run this particular branch, but our family has operations all over, particularly in California.
How interesting. Seems like a bad neighborhood to open a store.
Look around, and you'll notice two things. First, we don't lack for security. I'm not worried about anyone breaking in here or stealing our goods. Not that we don't occasionally have attempts, but even those prove useful. Do you know how much target dummies cost? Back to my point.
Oh,
The second thing you'll
that's-
notice is that we do not sell cheap merchandise. Everything here is second to none. People who buy Van Graff goods typically don't care where they have to go to get them.
Tell me about Freeside.
This place is certainly lively, that's for sure. Did you want to know something specific about it?
Tell me about the Kings.
Ah, the rulers of Freeside. The Kings are a bunch of boys who refuse to grow up, and this is their playground. Their leader seems different, though. The few times I've dealt with him, I've been impressed, despite myself. Unfortunately, he rarely acts. The Kings believe that everyone in Freeside can do whatever they want, provided they can back it up with force. Which suits us just fine. When we first arrived in Freeside, the Kings protested when we kicked out the original occupant of this establishment. When we reduced several of their members to glowing puddles of goo, their objections vanished. Since then, we've left each other alone.
Interesting, interesting. Tell me about the followers.
I don't really have much to do with them. They seem to have an aversion to weapons technology, and those who possess a great deal of it. Their loss, really.
What is there to do here?
Well, you probably noticed the Atomic Wrangler across the street. That's pretty much the place to go around here. They make it a little loud around here at night, but the business their proximity brings more than makes up for it. Other than them, you're better off skipping Freeside entirely and just heading to the Strip. Suits me. What did you have in mind?
Oh, okay. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I was born into a big family and don't get along with my parents. So here I am, as far away from them as possible.
Oh, okay. What do you think of the NCR?
You must not know a lot about my family, or you wouldn't have asked that. The
Oh.
Van Graffs and the NCR have been enemies for decades.
Interesting.
They've tried to
What?
block our
Why?
expansion for years, but we've managed to grow regardless. The problem is, they have too. The NCR is huge now. We're talking on a scale that's difficult to imagine. Time was, we could fight them and hold our own. Not so anymore. My family has enough men and guns to field a small army, but the NCR can field a really, really big army. Fighting them is out of the question now.
And what do you think of the Legion?
I've only heard rumors, since this is the furthest east our operations go, but the rumors are pretty scary. They're said to be a huge slaver nation, with all the soldiers obeying their lord with unquestioning obedience. Sounds like a man I'd like to meet.
Okay. What do you know of Mr. House?
Very little, same as everyone else. We attempted to deal with him when we first moved into the area, but had no luck. He must have his own weapons supplies to keep as many laser-armed robots operational as he does. Makes me wonder where they are.
That is an interesting thought to carry. I delivered the package as requested, by the way.
And? Don't leave me in suspense. What was their reaction?
They seemed pleased and said they'd be in touch.
Good. Good. Here's your payment. If you'll excuse me, I have some thinking to do. Oh. Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs
200
help with.
caps.
I volunteered you. See him for the details.
Okay. Interesting that I chose to converse with her just as she moved me on to John. Where is he standing? Is that him? No, that's not him. In the bathroom? No, he can't be in the bathroom. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, not allowed back there. Maybe he is in the bathroom. I can't go anywhere else. Why are you in the bathroom?
Ah, just the person I was looking for.
As
Your
you
name came
shitting?
up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes to work for this family.
Thanks,
Luckily for
I
you,
guess.
I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money?
Didn't realize 200 caps wasn't real money. Absolutely.
All right then. If we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple. Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between us and a big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find.
Who is this girl?
Her name is Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and I, we need to have a discussion. Find her, bring her here, so I can talk to her, one-on-one.
Cass? She's in the Mojave Outpost.
Really? NCR all around her. Well, tell you what. You find a way to bring her here. She'll want to hear what I have to say.
That doesn't seem like a question to ask. What did you want to talk to her about?
If your answer isn't yes, I'll bring her here, or no, I won't because Gloria had me pegged wrong, then we're done here.
Fuck. I'll do it.
Find her, bring her back here so we can talk. Needless to say, there's some good money in it for you.
If he just wants to talk, then I don't see the problem.
Keep moving.
Of course, we've heard some very terrible things about him. I don't think I can get her over there without freeing her, right? I guess I'll see. Not really freeing her, but removing her contract with the caravan. Oh, it's pointing over there. You can count me going around this gate. Dark in here, man. Gas! What's
You
up?
come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
Well, that just makes me feel like crap. Yeah, that doesn't seem weird. John Baptiste and Freeside wanted to meet with you.
Jean Baptiste. Sounds like someone got knocked out of the good book so hard his name broke. Either that, or it's Canadarian or some such shit. So who is this Baptiste, and what does he want?
He's with the Van Graffs.
The only Van Graffs I know are the ones out west. Well, except for Gloria Van Graff, and I don't know her all that well. Nor do I want to. Don't have any objection speaking with him. Though if he's with the Van Graffs, he should know I'm not looking to buy weapons. What's on your mind?
What?
You take care now.
Ugh. I have to do her quest. I have to do her quest. This is what makes the Van Graff's quests super long, is they tie into hers. Not a bad thing, just, my gosh. Just, it adds. Looks like we'll be doing this. I knew it would happen. I knew it would. I just wanted to see. Like I said, I'm recording this because, I'm going to do YouTube. I want to just mess around with videos. But every year, I play a handful of games over. Pretty much as far as I want. Do as much as I can, fill in things. Oh yeah, here's this guy.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
So what's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
Bye.
I'll see you around.
Cool, I got money from him. I thought it was a lot smaller amount than what he just handed me. Just fly into the door. Forget the stairway.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
It's dark in this room. I'd like to know more about the Crimson Caravan Company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Wow. Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
Interesting. The gunrunners really are powerful. That's
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
I'll take it. What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
I have to use the bathroom, but I think I can make it to the end of the video. It might not. I might have to take a moment, walk away, and use the restroom. Hopefully you don't hear it. The restroom isn't far away. But it might have to happen because even though I have to use the bathroom and I'm recording at the same time, I am stupidly drinking a soda at the same time. I pretty much take like a sip every time I enter a conversation with an NPC because, I don't know, use both my hands to maneuver around just in case. You don't have to use both your hands when you're talking to these characters. So it just makes more sense to me, I guess.
Evening.
Fucking expensive to get into
Not
the strip
person,
these
I.
days.
You not sell anything?
Back home, we don't waste
Don't.
time talking to strangers.
And your name says trader. It means, or I thought it meant, you sell things. You don't have to be an ass to me. Oh yeah, that's right. You get missions from this area too. Some pretty fun missions too. Go into this scary ass vault with the bugs and the plants and the garbage. So I normally do about an hour's worth of recording. So if I have 18 minutes. What the fuck does that mean? Got around 18 minutes left, and that I should be able to make that. And there's no door right there.
Hey, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
I am not. Actually, I have an invoice for you from Alice McLaughlin.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
You mentioned Vault 22. I might be willing to help.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I don't know. At the bottom. I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Uh, Nothing is impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
Tell me more.
Good. I thought I sensed the kindred soul in you, beneath the wasteland veneer. I
Thanks.
believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
All right, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically
That
contain a
sounds
server room on a lower
suspicious.
level where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
I had some other questions.
Oh? What might those be?
Tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
You said you were the director of OSI.
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads.
You're doing all these things yourself?
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
NCR has a food shortage?
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so.
What other responsibilities does this office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation. I also have high hopes for our Helios 1 facility. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the two scientists who are working there. So far, they've only managed to achieve 1% power output. I'd send help if I could spare the personnel.
Hmm. What do you think of Enstior's chances against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. The more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Okay.
Oh? What might those be?
Nothing, I guess.
Yes. Goodbye.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Yes. He asked me to get some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No, Hildur didn't mention anyone else.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
Alright, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Of course. Anything.
Can you tell me anything else about Keeley?
Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
So she's a ghoul. Exactly how old is Keeley?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
How do Keeley and Hildur get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keeley because, well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually.
What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
What do you think of Dr. Hildur?
The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable.
Damn it. Hildur mentioned the followers of the apocalypse.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR. Give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.
I hear the food around here is pretty...
It's foul, to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside, even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then. Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated, though. He won't do a thing for free. Right. Stay safe.
I wonder if we can confront him about this.
Yes? Something else you needed?
I'm not the first person you've sent to Vault 22, am I?
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
No. Yes, I have. What difference does it make?
Not at all. Informed speculation on my part. Williams is very good at her job, so it remains secure, despite her best efforts. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference.
Oh man, I can't do the speech. Oh my gosh. How many others have you sent to the vault?
I'd have to consult my records. 8? 10? Your point is what?
Doesn't trouble you that you sent 8 or 10 people to their deaths?
I have no evidence that they're dead. 1,000 things could have happened between here and the vault. They could have changed their minds and walked away. I wouldn't be much of a scientist if I leapt to conclusions without proof.
Sure, very true. I prefer to know what I'm getting myself into.
You want certainty? You'll never find it, especially not in the pursuit of science.
Very true.
Take my advice. Forget about Williams. She's a talented researcher, but she doesn't understand people, and she can't see the big picture. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
Okay. Goodbye.
If you can find Keeley and keep her safe, I'll pay you what I can. I gave my word, and I meant it. Right. Good luck.
What is that sound? And why is it in here? What the hell? Wait. Does it have to... There's no person right there, though. What is this? Return to Alex. Man, get the fuck out of here. Going back to the caravan company. Telling me to walk to the door. When I can just fast travel here. I dare this game. I see my friend Saw is messaging me. What? I do not know. We have 5 minutes to talk before I piss my pants. I delivered the invoice just as you asked.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
Ooh, starting to actually get money. Nice. What other work do you have available?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once.
Sure.
There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
Fuck. Tell me about the negotiation.
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring.
Oh, that one's optional, the gun runners.
So
oh,
it's time
thank
to buy
you.
them out.
I
I
don't
have it
think I
on
could
good
do it.
authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost.
Ooh. That might get us right back into the Van Graffs mission. I want to know more about the problem with Henry Jameson.
The Jamesons are very wealthy ranchers back in Redding, California, and significant investors in the Crimson Caravan Company. I was pressured into posting young Henry as the manager of the New Vegas branch. As you can see, he wasn't exactly cut out for the job. He was much more interested in gambling and prostitutes, and because of his family, I can't simply fire him. Henry needs to be convinced to quit, one way or another. I won't have a useless employee on the company payroll.
Smart. What's the gunrunner job about?
The quality of the gunrunners' armaments is due to their manufacturing process. They craft all weapons on site. I want to know the secrets of their manufacturing process, which means you'll need to find some way to get inside their heavily guarded factory. I would greatly prefer that you perform this job undetected and without killing anyone, if it can be helped.
I will probably not be doing that because I have no points invested into stealth.
Thank you. Was there something else?
Oh.
It's been a pleasure.
Gunrunners. I guess this is the dude with the gambling problem. Oh, and this one's cats. Obviously. Alright. These are closer. I'm not going to do the Gunrunners one. So, we're going to go to the Freeside East Gate. We have a minute to spare. Let's see if we can get to him before that. Because if we can, we'll continue the dialogue. And then end it after the dialogue. Because there's no way in hell that it's going to be less than a minute. I'm being approached for money. Hostile attack. But I have plenty of security. It's going to catch up to me on my way there. Guaranteed.
Come to Mick and Ralph's
I believe this
fully
guy's in the
shopping
Atomic
needs.
Wrangler.
Wanna get lucky?
Ooh.
Head on down to the Atomic
Minute
Wrangler.
passed. How sad.
Good day.
So it's this dude right here that we have to talk to. And I'm going to collect this, like, maybe as my screenshot. Who knows? But we'll talk to him the next time. Until then, have a good night, have a good day, keep it safe,
Yep.
and goodbye.